Wow, look at this. New ULEZ expansion is already working better than predicted. Oh my God, Mayor Khan. My God, you do have come out with some lies, don't you? Let's examine exactly the reality of the ULEZ expansion, Mayor Khan. Yes? Shall we examine a little bit what's happening? You're claiming that it's already working fine. Why don't you tell the people exactly what's going on with the ULEZ expansion? Because I've been telling you for months, I'm afraid to say so, but it's not quite what it looks like, is it, the ULEZ expansion? I mean, for a start, thousands of cameras, rightly or wrongly, have been destroyed. Thousands of cameras are laying on the ground. As soon as they go up, they come down. Thousands of cameras are being painted, therefore not working, not recording any data at all. Especially if you're laying on the ground, you can't really expect to record any data on. So basically you're lying again. Then let's look at other contributing factor that the ULEZ expansion is not working. Okay? You got all these unpaid fine that you were recently asked during the mayoral assembly. You were recently asked, why is there so many outstanding fine, ULEZ fine, not paid? And your answer again was to fluff it up. Wait, maybe it's because they're actually contesting it. They will come in. No, that's not true either, Mayor Khan. That is not true. The reality is there are lots of people that can't pay the fine and they won't pay. So you'll never get that money coming in. Okay? No matter how much you tart it up, that is an absolute lie. Okay? There are millions of fines outstanding that you will never get because these people cannot simply pay for it. And they won't pay. There are people that have got kilos of paperwork, of fines that you keep imposing on them. And you have the nerve to say that the ULEZ expansion is working. It's not. It's not working. It's just fluff again. Now, let's go back now to the other thing. So, I'm paying ULEZ fine. That means that people are driving around in their so-called polluting cars. So you have done nothing for clean air, okay? All those people that are not paying the ULEZ fine are driving around with their old car or van because they cannot afford to buy a new car. You've destroyed many businesses, you destroy many families' livelihood with your ULEZ expansion, okay? But you just put a post out saying, oh, it's getting better. It's not getting better because nothing has changed. There are areas in London that are ULEZ free. Do you know what that means, Mayor Khan? It means that there are no cameras. Absolutely no camera. Take Biggin Hill, for example. You go around Biggin Hill and tell me if you spot a ULEZ camera standing up. They disappear completely. That's not just the only area. We got 2 or 3 areas in London that are ULEZ free. So your ULEZ expansion has failed 100% because you didn't listen to the people that did not want it in the countryside. And what you're saying there, it can't be true. It cannot be true because the cameras are not up there, so people are driving around with their old ULEZ vans or whatever. You won't be getting any money out of these people because it's a protest about being scammed, because it's doing nothing for clean air anyway. Okay? So again, propaganda by Khan, telling the people that believe him, because there are lots of people that believe all the propaganda and they drink it down just without asking questions. Yeah? And while we're on the subject, Mayor Khan, I would like to point out to everybody that you are playing dirty. I'm talking about the Tooting Five, which you demonize them for peacefully protesting, and now you are trying to convict them for harassing Mayor Khan when you wasn't even there. Nobody's harassed you. You are just trying to get somebody to blame. And these people have got tons of video evidence that they were not doing anything like you're saying. You had 100 policemen there, over 100 policemen there, arresting peaceful protesters. We have video evidence that are undeniable. But you are now trying to make out that these people were harassing you. That's not true. You won't get away with this one. You can get away with these silly lies about that you've improved the air quality when you well know that it's backfired on you. The ULEZ expansion has backfired on you, and what you're saying here is totally untrue. You carry on with your lies, but you can't fool people all the time with your lies. A lot of people are understanding exactly what's going on. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. What about the hundreds of installation of cameras that have been stopped every day? Oh, you don't tell that, do you? So what clean air have you achieved? You have achieved nothing. This is pure propaganda, as always, and you know it. You can't lie all the time, Mayor Khan. You've been discovered. You've been caught out many times, haven't you, Mayor Khan? But you carry on with your propaganda of clean air, which was wrong in the first place. Because how can you clean the air if I pay you money anyway? But now people are not paying you any money. You can find out as much as you want. You can find them as much as you want. There's a protest. You won't get any penny out of these people. And they're driving around. They're still driving around and polluting, like you call it. Isn't it? It's all a lie. And you dare put in another post out saying that it's working. You failed the ULEZ expansion, Mayor Khan.